The Armed Forces Covenant has enabled local authorities to be able to support and help Armed Forces community access housing wherever they choose to apply by not applying a local connection criteria. That makes it much fairer for Armed Forces personnel to access housing. Because there isn't an automatic right for anybody to access social housing other than through the homelessness legislation, it's important that local authorities are asking the right questions and making the correct determinations on anybody that applies as homeless. It's often a perception that single people, for example, are non-priority need because they're single and they don't have children or they don't have a visible physical disability. So for members of the Armed Forces community, maybe a single 24-year-old that might walk into a local authority and say that they're homeless, at first glance it might come across that that person has no priority need. It's important that staff and organisations that are working with members of the Armed Forces community ask questions. They need, once they know that that person is a member an ex-member of the Armed Forces, the questions need to be posed in order to get the information from that individual that will help us to help them. If we can build a rapport with an individual so that they feel safe to share their experience, their medical situation, be it mental health, be it physical, that will enable us as a local authority to help that person. Traditionally, it's often been the case that members of the Armed Forces community find it difficult or are reluctant to share their medical history, especially if it's perhaps mental health or PTSD. It's important, therefore, to explain why we need that information so that we can be better placed to help that individual.